Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm sitting here watching Bad Boys or whatever. It's the first episode. I don't know if I'm gonna do a psychoanalysis commentary, but I guess this is gonna be one. I guess. I wasn't sure how I was gonna approach this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it seemed like okay, 30 minutes in, almost 30 minutes in, right? It seemed like like they're like carbon copies of the guys before. Like the short, goofy one, he remind me of Shawty. Y'all remember Shawty? What my name is, Shawty from Comic View. It's like that nigga. I don't know everybody's name, but you know who I'm talking about. He's gonna be like the Orlando Jones. I can already tell that's what he gonna go for. He gonna do the whole like Orlando Jones thing or whatever. Like I'm gonna be the crazy nigga, kind of like Dingaling a little bit too. Kind of like on that type of tip. Not gonna lie, the fights are kind of lackluster. I'm gonna tell you who I'm feeling though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling Jada. I'm feeling Jada off top. I just love his big old eyes, and I love how he opened up his eye. I wonder if he's Caribbean or Caribbean American. I love how he just opened up his eye on people. Jada got hands. I'm telling you, Jada the only person in the house that I've seen so far that got hands. But I mean, we ain't seen everybody get down, but we saw, majority of the guys. Jada ain't nothing for play with, man. I'm telling you. And you could tell that Jada have hands, like you could tell he boxed, like, you know. And then, oh boy, the tall dude, he was like, does anybody have a problem with me? And nobody wasn't really worried about him. I was like, boy, just be quiet. Nobody don't seem to really, care like that. But he was like, he wanted it. And then the other dude was like, Jada was like, well, why did you even say it then? Because nobody have a problem with you. What are you saying? Like, and then they ended up tussling shit. That shit was funny as fuck. But yeah, Jada got hands. And I could already feel that Jada is definitely one of the witchy girls. Yes. I could tell just off the fact that he has a Anubis tattoo on his neck. It's either Anubis or Set, because they kind of look similar. I think it's Set. He got a nice tattoo on his neck. And I was like, and I could just tell by the way how he dressed, his mannerisms, just his energy. I could tell that he's definitely spiritual. Definitely gives me like a little, witchy vibes. I'm not gonna lie, he gives me like witchy vibes. Like, seems like a person that's just like no nonsense type of person. I like him. I feel like he's gonna do good in the house. He's actually my preseason fave. The little niggas got heart. I'm not gonna lie. The little dudes, the skinny dudes, they got heart. And then the dude with the dreads, the Latino dude with the dreads, I feel like they just picking on him because he's Latino. I really feel like that. And he's more of like a peacemaker. They always find, like, every time these type of shows come around, they always find like a punching bag. And I hope they don't I feel like they're trying to make him into another, what's that nigga name? Kirk Franklin's son. Remember how they was treating him and stuff on the show? They was always trying to fight him and jump up on him and stuff like that. I feel like they're going to do that to him. They want to break him in. But I think he's just a low-key type of guy. And you could still be a bad boy without always having to jump up and fight for every little thing. And then we have John. John came back. Okay, so John, this nigga had a good-ass year, man. I'm not going to lie. He was on Love Cabin. He made it pretty much to the end, I believe. Yeah, I don't think he got eliminated. He made it to the end. He has some pretty much some funny commentary. He brings some of the drama or whatever. And yeah, so the fact that he got picked up from the show is pretty cool. I'm not surprised. He definitely does have like, funny and witty little clapbacks and confessionals and stuff or whatever like that. And it seems like, the producers and people like him. So that's good. I mean, he having a good year. I mean, 2 shows, he getting them checked. And then you got Cozy. He kind of give me that Pretty Ricky type, like, New Orleans Pretty Ricky type of thing going on. They always have these certain type of guys that come on the show or whatever. It seemed like he more of a wrestler than, like, I don't know. We're going to have to see what his hands really do. But that little fight that they had was kind of dry. But most of the fights that I've seen so far could have been by people that would have obviously got along. Even somebody said in the confessionals, like, them 2 niggas fight, it seemed like they friends or something. Like Jada and that tall dude, I could see them being cool, so I was confused about them fighting. But they probably just as confused. So we kind of got some people that are kind of like, they have the same archetypes as some of the guys on the previous season. So we have Dingaling, which I guess is that Latino dude with the dreads, I guess. But then again, that short nigga that remind me of Shawty, that nigga, he gonna be like the comedic relief, down to fight, do whatever. He definitely gives me neurodivergent vibes. I'm not gonna lie, like maybe like Asperger's or something like that. Got the tism, a high functioning or whatever like that. He just seems that type of person or whatever. But if he seemed like, I feel like he's gonna be one of Natalie's favorites because he just down to fight, and he's always high energy. He's high energy. He's goofy. He's funny. He can fight. So he gonna last. You know. Another archetype I noticed was this guy. What was that boy that used to be like da da da? What was his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? That boy that be sitting on top of the seats inside the van. He remind me of him. So there's a few archetypes that are just like the guys from the previous season. I will say though, my preseason fave off the top is Jada. Jada gonna be running shit. Ain't nobody finna say shit to that motherfucker at all. It seems like he's the new Jonathan. He's pretty much the new Jonathan of the fucking house. That nigga is the only one I see that got hands that are very impressive to me. I feel like he gonna have a decent time in the house. He's got a dark feminine energy that I really, really like. And the way how he jumped through them, like, I know that he had to, work with Seth or Anubis, because the way how he jumped in the back of the seat after that boy, like a dog, like he jumped after him like a wolf. I was like, damn, that nigga ain't no. I don't like how they coming down hard on the Latino dude with the dreads. I feel like they just picking on him because he's not black. That's what I think it is. They're always gonna have some type of milder personalities on the show. And I don't know why they're trying to encourage him to be ignorant. He doesn't have to fight if he don't want to fight. And you don't want to fall into that trap when it comes to reality TV, because people will try to put you in a position to fight over stupid shit. Just like how Cozy and that skinny dude was fighting. Well, I'm gonna fight because you told me to shut up. And he didn't even say shut up. He just said, don't interrupt me, dog. And he was like, he could have been like, oh, okay, my bad. And just let the nigga talk, whatever. Okay, cool. I don't like when people cut me off either, but you know, he did ask nicely, whatever. Y'all didn't have to fight for that. So I don't like how they trying to come down hard on this Latino dude and be like, oh yeah, you need to fight. You need to be just ignorant as us. You need to be ignorant as and fight when we want you to fight. Nah, I'm not gonna fight for every little thing. I'm gonna fight for my respect, but I'm not gonna fight for every little thing. So I hope that he doesn't give into the pressure and allow these people to get in his mind and suggest things, because everybody else is doing it and they trying to wonder why he not doing it. People need to understand that just because somebody doesn't want to fight doesn't mean that they can't fight. Most people that can fight really good don't fight very often, and people that can't fight like that, they fight at the drop of a hat all the time. It's like aerobics for them. But some people, they don't fight like that, but when they do, they fight. Everybody got that little KILL switch. Everybody got that little switch in their brain, you know, like, so never underestimate him, because I bet you if you do piss him off, he probably will fight. A person that's slow to anger, you don't want to get them angry, because once they're angry, it's gonna be something that you ain't never seen. So I don't underestimate nobody, especially this young man right here. I want to see if at some point in the season can John come out the closet. That's what I'm hoping for. So this is a good environment so we can see the truth, see some confirmation. Why that one nigga look like Andre 3000? We gonna call you Andre 2000. He looked just like him, like a little MAGA version of Andre 3000. Jada's gonna be the Jonathan of the season, straight up. And he also kind of reminds me of Ara too. He's like Jonathan and Ara archetype mixed together. That strip club looked popping though. They like they was having hella fun. Big up to the DR. I want some sancocho. I remember seeing some niggas prepare that shit on the travel video I was watching. I was like, my mouth was watering, honey. They was just throwing all kind of shit up in that pot, carving shit up, throwing in the pot, vegetables, meat, all that stuff. That shit looks so good, man. Woo! It's giving passport bro energy. I'm talking about I'm gonna give her a better life. Shut the fuck up, John. Why it seem like they picking on all the light-skinned dudes and the non-black dudes? Isn't this like a stark difference between baddies? Baddies is pro-preference, you know what I'm saying? It's pro preference. But over here, when it comes to the males, you see how you see what I'm talking about? The nigga talking about while he was sitting on the couch, I had a good time with you. I was dancing, chilling. Yeah, everybody was vibing. He was like, yeah, because you look like them. There's Dominicans that look like all you niggas in the Dominican Republic. All you niggas could pass for Dominicans, because there's all kinds of, you know what I mean, races and color tones and all of that, whatever. So it's like kind of weird when he said that, but it's interesting how they always try to pick a fight with somebody because they look a certain way. But I noticed they don't do that with the New Orleans kid. What's his name? Cozy. I noticed they don't really do that with him. So Cozy gonna probably breeze right through this season. I feel like Cozy and Jada, they probably not gonna even have to run that much phase. Everybody else just gonna be fighting to put on the show. And then John can't even fight, so how you gonna try to bully this light-skinned nigga and you can't even fight? Like, ridiculous, John. Just stick with being funny in the confessionals and all that other stuff, cause nigga, please. Yo, these security guards, they gonna have a hard time. I can already see them kind of like struggling a little bit trying to break these niggas apart. All right, y'all. Next season.